Now, the third thing you want to do is to give them advice on how to solve their problem. And on this podcast, we're in that section right now. I am giving you advice on how to solve the problem of knowing how to write pieces of content. So in this third section, you want to give people advice. So you want to give them, how they should think, what they should do next, right? Because sometimes it's not maybe a 1, 2, 3, 4, do this, and this. Sometimes it's like, hey, reframe your mind. So tell them how you think they should think about the topic, the things that they should do. I like to keep it to 3 points, 4 at the most. This is 4. This podcast is 4, but it made more sense from, the structure perspective. So I didn't want to cram it all into 3. I felt like 4 was the right, but 3 is generally the best guideline. So if you're going to give someone advice on how to solve things, 3 is always the magic number. And one word of caution, the answer to their problem can't always be you're screwed unless you call me. I know that sounds obvious, but sometimes that's when we get into that, slimy, salesy, weirdo marketing territory. And anyone who listens to my podcast doesn't want to feel like that sleazy, spammy, weirdo salesperson. And that actually happens in this advice section where you say, hey, are you feeling this way? And then you give them a little empathy saying, yeah, I get it. And then you say, well, the only answer is to call me and give me a whole bunch of money. Don't do that. Give them some advice on how they can move forward, at least somewhat on their own, without having to call you. You want to create a relationship with people where they know that you are the go-to for this industry. Don't give away the farm, right? Because that's something you are gonna charge for, but it's okay to give them little pieces of advice along the way. I'm doing that right now with this. What I have to offer my clients is so much more than this that I'm fine giving away a little bit of free content. And you should have that same kind of perspective. You want to be genuinely helpful and supportive, and that will make sure that you're building trust and authority in your content as opposed to just being, again, kind of that slimy weirdo who's like, yeah, you have this problem, you have to call me. You have this problem, you have to call me. It gives people a little bit of advice so that they can build a trusted relationship with you over time.